but okay. Here's the PB-3. Looks actually, now I'm looking at it, it's good. I did ask them when I got the Promethean in whether the boxes were wrapped, like should it be shrink wrapped, and the answer was no, as I recall. So no surprise here with this one. All right, so then we've got the PB-3 itself. Of course, it's an acro footprint. Nice. Okay, that's it. It's pretty nice. I like it. Looks clean. Nice anodizing. We'll set that there. You got some desiccant. Then, all right, Allen key, great. It's gonna be a battery. All right, I'll wipe that off before I install it. I try not to get oils in there. All right, then we have, what do we got? See if we can get it out of here with one hand. And okay, just a cloth, no big deal. Okay, so what I am gonna do is, because I can't do it with one hand, I'm gonna go ahead and get this battery in here, and then we're going to get this installed on that. Oh yeah, here we go. All right, so I've got the Pandora mounted now. It is on this PPQ USW conversion. So the B&T USW conversion for the PPQ, very cool. I'm not gonna clear this. I've cleared it like 30 times already in the last day, and I've cleared it in the last few minutes, so just leave me alone. Here is the PB-3 or Pandora's box mounted on it. It actually looks like it belongs. I'd say that I'm actually already very happy with the appearance of the optic. I will say for anybody who is considering the USW conversion, it's pretty cool. This one's still a pistol for me. It had the A3 brace, and just it did not work too well. You can see, so it's kind of a side note when it comes to the review for the optic. Yeah, I did do some machine working, we'll call it. I didn't feel like dismantling my entire pistol to try to make the A3 Tactical Glock conversion, USW Glock conversion work. So I went ahead and just cut after this. And you can see this little nick there. It does not affect anything. My frame is fine. I don't care. It's a tool, and I use them as tools. With all that said, the A3 Tactical setup does not work. It just doesn't for the PPQ. Unfortunately, I really wanted it to, because I'd rather it be used as a pistol. So it is for now. Maybe I'll SBR it eventually, but regardless, check that out. There's the red dot. It is fine. Press the up button a few times till I can't anymore. There's like 8 settings, I want to say. All right, here we go. You might be able to see, oh wow, actually you can get the idea of how bright that is. It's under 1,000 hours of runtime at that point though, so you really don't need that. All right, I restarted here a little bit. I was hoping to get a little bit crisper dot. It's still good. Like if I look through there, it is super bright looking through that. That's actually brighter than I would want when I'm looking through the optic, but you know, it actually looks pretty good there. So here you go. Sorry, Minnie Mouse. That's nothing against you personally. See if I can get that. Yeah, it just kind of, the focus is a little bit harder to get. It is what it is there. Let's just say that it is bright, and I think you can get that impression. I'm going to go ahead and go all the way down again, just to give you hopefully a couple visuals that'll help. I think it, again, was 8 settings, so there's nothing. I didn't turn it off. I just turned it all the way down. That's the way this works. Up 4. And to my eye, like I'm actually going to go off. I'm just going to look through it myself. That's actually really good. Catch up with the camera. That's really good right there for this indoor but well-lit area. I could probably take this outside. Okay, let's go back to that nuclear bright setting. Go. That should be it. That's it. I will double check. That's got to be it. Go up one more just in case. Yeah, that is nuclear bright, and that's a pretty good way of putting that. I actually don't think, like I'm looking through this right now through the optic. I'm moving the camera so I can do that. It is not blinding, but it's unnecessarily bright. If I can get up to our, so my wife says boob light up here. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, I can still see it. Like if I'm looking through the optic, I know it dropped away here. I can still see very clearly, I mean, brightly the red dots. So no trouble on a summery day. Absolutely not. Run times under 1,000. It's in the manual. Not sure what that was off the top of my head right now, but there you go. That's probably where I'd put it. Very good midpoint. And you can see the tent just slightly, but it's really not bad. Really not bad. So a couple things with this. Here's that PPQ USW, a couple different visuals of that, and we'll come back and talk about it a little bit more, but very happy with this as well. I'm going to probably SBR it just because carrying it around like this is not super beneficial. It's kind of cool to have. I really love that the optic is not going to be reciprocating like this. So I know, you know, I would assume that the PB-3 is durable anyway. It's, you know, being put on slides, you know, pistol slides. But having it set up like this takes away a bit of a variable with that reciprocating motion. Here, it's literally mounted on an acro mount, and it's snug, or it's being used as it's designed, and it looks really good also. So I'm gonna say, again, from that aspect, I'm happy all around about this. I did wait for this for a little while. I'm happy with what I've received. And this is an unboxing review and an installation review, so to speak. I'll give you a little bit of a visual, but it's not a usage review. To be clear, I'm going to take this out. I'm gonna get it to the range. I expect to use it on this PPQ. So, I mean, I'm not gonna be able to have a stock on it for now, unless I do register this. So right now it truly is just a pistol and a little bit heavier. So it's kind of a unique use for the PB-3 on the PPQ with a USW B&T conversion kit. So all around excited to put this through its paces some more and see how it does just using it like a pistol. Without any recoil, right? So it's one of the beauties of the USW conversions is that this optic is not reciprocating. So kind of cool. I will say, going back to the conversion, this and the CZ version, and I believe it's also the HK, I want to say VP9 conversion that they have for this, they all use a slightly different design than they have for the Glock conversion. Absolutely love my PPQ. I love the PDP, which did not fit in here, by the way. Even using a PPQ slide, the PDP frame did not fit in here, which did not really make sense to me, but the PPQ does, so we're all good. The one thing that is better with the Glock is that it has to weigh less. There's a cutout here on the Glock, so you can actually see the slides. I think Glock is the perfect pistol for this conversion kit. If you already have Glocks, you should get one of these. You actually not maybe should. If you have a Glock and you are willing to SBR it, or even if you are willing to have like a very short length of pull, you can get the A3 Tactical Glock pistol brace for it. You need to get one of these. The reason I say that is that it's got a cutout. This is how I chamber a round. This is how you rack the slide. You actually reach over the top on this and you rack it from the top. Now I have a Navy, a PPQ Navy, so it's got a threaded barrel. I mean, you could use a Jarvis threaded barrel or whatever. But I've got a threaded barrel over there, but if I didn't, then if you look, to actually make that happen, you're kind of reaching over the muzzle. So with being careful, you can kind of avoid that, but having the Navy pushes that barrel out just a little bit more, and I think that that's a preferred way of doing that, versus just having no threaded barrel and a shorter muzzle that really would put your hands very close to being over that muzzle. It's just not a pretty thing. Visual there. But the Glock version has a charging handle right here because it actually hooks into the, I'm going to call it the back plate, I think it's called on a Glock. I don't have Glocks, but there's a back plate that it hooks into, and it actually racks using that back plate. You switch it out, and really nifty system for the Glock, and a manageable system for the PPQ VP9 and CZ series. I want to say P10C. So this is cool. I like it. I like the USW conversion, and I like the PB-3 so far. The PPQ conversion is really just a cool thing. The PB-3 has the potential to be cool, not just on this, but on other weapons as well. Potentially using like a Reptilia acro mount. A lot of potential to use this as a lightweight optic on a lightweight build. So lots of potential. Very cool. And looking forward to getting this out to the range to see how it actually performs.